while value added and productivity were affected by the Asian financial crisis in 1997, 911 incident in 2001, and SARS in 2003, the upward trends remained intact from 1991 to 2007. On the back of the global financial crisis, GDP growth slowed in 2008 and turned negative in 2009.
What if 4.6% in 2003, amid slow economic growth, unemployment status touched 3.3% in mid-2009 due to a global economic meltdown. The rate decreased to 3% by end 2009. Singapore ranked third most competitive country in the world in 2009 World Competitiveness Yearbook. Thus, I propose to carry out the plan of the building of integrated resorts. Any objections?
Saya object! Saya tak mau! Tak mau!
If you insist on carrying out the building of IRs, may God bless you.
哎呦，你要访问我啊？你等一下啊，我 set 我头发一下。其实我觉得有好有坏啦。好的是我们新加坡会赚很多钱啦，不好的是新加坡会有很多烂赌的人，然后没有钱，那这样我怎么办？So embarrassing.
After considering the public opinions, I, as the Prime Minister, will carry the ultimate responsibility for the decision.
Why are you smiling so cheaply? Stop your hallucination with our Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. Okay, how many of you have been to the Universal Studios Singapore?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The technical glitch of the Battlestar Galactica totally ruined my day. To think that I spent so much money for the admission fee, I feel so cheated. Trouble.
Okay, we are off topic. Now back to the lesson proper. Can anyone think of the actual economic impact brought by the building of the two IRs?
Teacher, this particular year I have seen more Californian babes than I have ever seen in my whole life. Hence, I think that one of the actual impacts is that there is a boost in the visitor arrivals and thus the tourism sector.
That's not enough. Let me give you some hard figures. Ahem. Singapore's tourism industry is still on the roll as the year ends, with visitor arrivals in October 2010 hitting 978,000, a 15.8% increase on year. This is the 11th straight month of record visitor arrivals, according to the latest tourism sector performance for October 2010 by the Singapore Tourism Board. From January to September 2010, visitors to Singapore spent 13.7 billion in tourism receipts, a strong 47% increase over the same period last year. Strong visitor arrivals and the two integrated resorts helped to create greater spending in shopping, accommodation, and healthcare. In particular, sightseeing and entertainment saw a staggering 1,339% jump in tourism receipts over last October.
Wow, man! Woo! Good job! I've also learned a great deal of general knowledge from
Miss Nerd!
Now class, we are having an econs lesson right now, so let me explain in economic terms. But first, can John Hoon define aggregate demand?
Aggregate demand is defined as the total demand by households, firms, governments, and foreign sectors for the final goods and services produced in the economy at various price levels. Ceteris paribus.
Correct! Because of the consumption of visitors in facilities like casinos, theme parks, and shops in the resort, it increases the aggregate demand in Singapore. Not only that,
The purchase of miscellaneous services and items from smaller sectors also increases the aggregate demand in Singapore. Haha, I got it!
okay, you got it. Apart from the consumption of the resort visitors, other contributing factors to the aggregate demand of Singapore include investments by foreign and local companies and the corporate tax earnings by the Singapore government.
Teacher, allow me to elaborate more. This can be seen by the leisure facilities being built in Marina Bay Sands like the Sky Park, movie theatres, and celebrity chef restaurants. It will also bring about investments around the area. Marina Bay, like the construction of Singapore Flyer, Marina Barrage, the Helix Bridge, and Gardens by the Bay, which serve to complement the IR. Hence, the increase in investments also contributes to the increase in AD.
Hey, I will not lose to you. I know about the taxes too. SHINee International has announced that Resort World Sentosa generated 732 million in revenue and pre-tax profit of 364.5 million for the third quarter in 2010, while Las Vegas Sands said the Marina Bay Sands put in revenues of 631 million, making a pre-tax profit of 315 million for the period ended September 30th. Its first full quarter of operation since opening in April. With this, in the mind of the corporate tax of 17%, it is imaginable that the tax revenue that can be collected will be a colossal amount. This increases the government's ability to spend. Thus, the component of AD, government expenditure, is likely to increase and result in an increase in AD.
Very good, very good. Now that we have discussed the impacts, I believe we all would like some visual aid. Let me draw the ADAS diagram for you. As aggregate demand increases, the AD curve shifts from AD1 to AD2, which will result in the increase in real national income from Y1 to Y2 as shown by the graph above.
Yeah, Teacher, you made a mistake. The curve should shift to the right.
Oh, right. So sorry about that. Continuing, a continuous increase in the AD curve, AD1 to AD2 to AD3, will result in a continuous increase in the real national income from Y1 to Y2 to Y3. From the increase of the real national income, we can also conclude
I know that the level of unemployment rate has decreased, as unemployment rate is inversely related to real national income. The building of the two IRs has helped Singapore create a great amount of job opportunities for the unemployed.
Yes, exactly. Another impact that the integrated resorts have brought numerous job opportunities to Singapore. Okay, time is almost up, so let me sum up what we have just discussed. The two integrated resorts have benefited Singapore's economy by boosting visitors' arrivals and receipts, created jobs, and also benefited smaller miscellaneous sectors. Nevertheless, I am sure that there are other benefits that have yet been discussed in today's lesson. Hence, your task is... Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Okay, you guys may go now.
이럴 때를 보면 나 어리기는 한가 봐 눈앞에 두고도 어찌할 줄 몰라
어떻게들 사랑을 시작하고 있는지 사랑하는 사람들 말해줘요 언젠가 그녀 손을 잡아볼래 그럴까요 감은 두 눈 위에 키스하는 말도 와줄까요 Hello, hello
나름대로 용기를 냈어요
Hello, hello 잠시 얘기할래요 Hello, hello
내가 좀 서둘지 몰라 하는